What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the 1DX Mark III. It was just announced. I'm super amped. Let's talk about it. So let's jump into it. The 1DX Mark III is probably going to be the last full frame digital SLR camera because it seems like everybody is switching to mirrorless. So I think that what Canon was trying to do is go out with a bang, because chances are they're probably not going to make another 1DX series camera. So I think that's what they're doing, and this camera is absolutely amazing. Some of the specs on the 1DX Mark III is 16 to 20 frames per second, which is absolutely absurd. Like, that's crazy. 20 megapixel sensor. It can shoot up to 1,000 frames in a row with JPEG plus RAW, which is, I don't know why you would even need to shoot that many photos in a row, but you can if you choose to. The full frame 4K is absolutely amazing, as well as you can also shoot 5.5K, which I don't think any camera really does that that's meant for photos, because, you know, the 1DX is meant for photos. It's a photo series camera. It's not like a professional video camera, but the addition of being able to shoot 4K at full frame, which I know every Canon shooter has been bothered by the non-ability to shoot full frame 4K, but now that you can, and the fact that you can shoot up to 5.5K, crazy. It's mind-blowing. With the 5.5K, I'm actually super excited to see what cameras this trickles down to. Maybe it's gonna trickle down to like a 1DXR camera, maybe, and that would be amazing. I would honestly love to see that in a mirrorless camera body. That, I think, would be perfect. So the 1DX also shoots internal RAW video at 5.5K. So that's actually absurd. No other, digital SLR mirrorless camera does this. I think the ability to use Canon Log is an absolute game changer. Like, I'm using Canon Log right now, and it just allows you to color grade so much better than what you would normally be able to use with like a neutral profile or like a standard profile. And I think it just changes the game and adds like a different layer of like creativity, especially if you're not like a full-time video shooter and you just want to shoot a little bit of video. Then I think this is definitely a game changer, especially when you want to color grade. Full frame 4K at 60 frames a second has me super interested. I know Canon's been criticized before on not allowing you to have certain frame rates and taking stuff out instead of just leaving it in and giving you the option to do it. But with this camera, it seems like they have endless amounts of frame rates and options to shoot video on. They were just like, you know what? People have been criticizing us, so we're just gonna throw everything into this camera and give you all the options in the world, which I'm super amped about. And I honestly hope that they include all of these in the future in other cameras. Some of the other small features include, built-in Wi-Fi, built-in GPS, an amazing touchscreen, which are welcome additions, but I don't really use Wi-Fi or GPS as much as maybe some other people, but I do think that it is an amazing thing to have. With all these features comes an incredibly high price for this camera. It's like $6,500 US, it's $9,000 Canadian, and for some people that is a crazy amount of money, but it is the highest end digital SLR camera that you can buy from Canon, and it does pack a bunch of features in this camera, so you can justify it for that aspect. And if you're a professional photographer, then like you're not gonna look any further and you're just gonna be like, you know what, it's the best you can buy, I'm buying it, hands down, done deal. But that is an absurd amount of money, and you could buy so many other cameras with that amount of money. And I'm also super amped for what 2020 has in store. This is just like the first thing Canon has announced, and I think that 2020 is going to be Canon's year. I'm honestly hoping that a lot of these features trickle down into other cameras, and hopefully like a professional end mirrorless camera, especially because they're coming out with a lot of the amazing glass. These are just my thoughts. I haven't actually had the camera in hand and I haven't played around with it as of yet. I'm hoping to do so soon. This is just like my opinion, and I'm kind of excited for certain features. So if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help. And until the next video, peace.